the great God, whom I worship, grant to me and for the benefit of Europe in general a great and glorious victory. Take care of poor Lady Hamilton Hardy. Take care of dear Lady Hamilton. England expects that every man will do his duty. Thank God I done my duty. To him I resign myself in the just cause I've entrusted.
It's a pretty good saying, son.
Ah! Cut! Take 5! Reset the ships!
What are you doing, Dad?
Oh, you're not in your moment, are you?
We're filming my big scene.
I could not help but notice you was crying, son.
No, Dad, my face is a canvas of woe, you see. They've glycerin on my face from tears.
Nitroglycerin, your face
no,
is
no,
going to
no,
blow up.
Dad, glycerin, Dad, glycerin. My face is not likely to explode.
Oh, not with emotions, anyway. Didn't think it smelled like nitroglycerin. Smells more like Old Spice and urine. Oh, that's me. You know that smell if you had a proper job.
Dad, you know, the measure of society is in the arts. I provide a very valuable service to the community.
I saw you on telly last week, bawling away like a little baby, and I wondered if you thought of your dearly departed mum, Ada, whenever you cried in your films, because I know just the other day I caught my finger in that mousetrap,
terrific.
which I've been meaning to send to you.
Great.
I caught this finger here.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
the finger.
darling, did it hurt? I was crying my bleeding eyes at it.
Yes.
It was throbbing, and I was crying with the throbbing.
Again
and
with the finger.
I could not help but think of your mum, Ada. And the swearing too, of course. So I wondered if that's what you thought of all those times in your films when you cry your eyes out like some big girl's blouse.
No, Dad, no, I don't think of Mum, but I do use something called emotional recall.
Oh, Ford Motor Company had a recall. Their rear ends were defective. So you use defective emotions?
No, Dad. Look, we can discuss acting theory and Stanislavski later.
Status who?
Acting teacher, Russian. Could you...
Oh, Russians defect too. I wonder if it's their rear ends.
Dad.
Sometimes I wonder if my rear end's defective, especially in the morning. Oi, pull my finger.
Dad, they can hear you.
Oh. Oi, pull my finger.
Father! Not in front of people. Not in front of people.
Well, speaking of your films, I was able to record some of your reruns for you on the telly.
Terrific.
So you could see what you did. Did you know that he killed you at the end of that last one?
Yes, Dad. I did the death scene. I'm aware of my character's impending demise.
I don't know why they made you the villain just because you was English. Did you know that they made you the villain?
Yes, Dad.
What was the name of that chap what killed you at the end?
The Rock.
Oh, yeah. Now, he can act. He killed you outright. You deserved it, too, you evil little bastard. Oh, I hope I haven't ruined it for you.
Ruin it? I'm in the film, Dad. I am in the film. I'm adopted.
May the great God, may the great God, God, may the great God.
This is his first commercial where he sold snappy bits. You can see your entire face in that one. Not like the panto horse he did for the diarrhea ad. Here's the sitcom he was in. He had a mullet in that one. Now, I recorded only your lines so you could spot yourself more easily.
Terrific, Dad. Listen, love to chat, but we're doing my close-up. So, if you could just go over and sit in craft service like you promised. He's very old. Dad, you can't leave that here. Hot set!
Oh.
Go over there.
Hot set, oh yes, hot set. I understand these film turns, son.
Good.
Hot set. I'll just go over there, shall I? Well, it's hard to see from over there. Couldn't I be over here like living scenery?
No, Dad. No, look, I don't have time. Look, there is no scene, all right, where Admiral Nelson tells his dad to sit in craft service, all right?
I could be a sailor,
No.
a salty seaman,
No.
a 40-pound privateer cannon.
No! Look. I allowed you to come onto a working set with me because you've never seen me work before, and now I know why. Now I want you just to observe and go and then stay out of the way, all right?
I'd be very happy to stay out of it. Like I have for most of your life, son.
Dan, I'm sorry, alright? That's the camera. This is a close-up.
You can't be here, all right? All right? This is the Battle of Trafalgar, which took place in 1805.
I'm sure you remember it! However, your appearance here subverts that reality, alright?
Whose idea was it to name this film Tapping the Admiral? I mean, Tapping the Admiral? That sounds like what you used to do up in your room when you was 14.
Dad, tapping the Admiral refers to the way that Nelson's body was placed in a cup.
Oh, I don't think I didn't know, because I found these crusty socks under your bed.
Dad, there's a chair over there with my name on it. Would you grace it with your presence?
You know, son, you know I'd never ask, because I value your craft too much.
I can see that.
But, you know, since Auntie Joan and I got married, I think she'd love it if she could see me up there in cellulite.
Celluloid. It's celluloid, Dad. This is a $70 million film, all right?
I mean, $70 million of me, I think she'd love it.
Look, this is the stupidest idea I've ever heard of, all right? Now just go over there and sit down, all right? Just go! Sit down!
I'm very good at sitting. I've spent hours sitting in that new garden you got me alone. I'm like the garden gnome, silently watching the antics of squirrels dying by degrees. I'm not long for this world, you know.
Look, I know you've done a lot of sacrifices. You remind me of it constantly.
Your mum and I did without
Now,
to send you to that
drama
faulty drama college,
Yes.
not a proper vocational school where you could learn something useful like coal mining. You know me, in this film.
No, Dad, look!
It'd help if I had a fishing pole, I'd blend.
No, look, I don't have time this, all right? Look, just because we're on a boat doesn't mean you get a fishing pole, all right? There's no scene where a salty seaman brings Admiral Nelson his crusty socks!
That's good, son, use it.
I'm not going to use it!
Wrong
I'm never going to use it!
I will shoot yourself if you play acting.
It's
then.
not play acting, this is a $70 million film.
Like
It's
the
deadly
ship's
serious.
on
I'm just saying it's
fire!
not a man's job, that's all.
No, look, it's very serious!
It's just not a man's job, is it?
It is a man's job!
And
It is a man's job!
action!
May the great God, whom I worship, grant for me, and for the benefit of Europe in general, a great and glorious victory. Take care of dear Lady Hamilton, Hardy. Take care of poor Lady Hamilton. England expects that every man will do his duty. And thank God! I've done my duty. To him, I resign myself in the just cause I'm entrusted to defend. Kiss me, Hardy.
Poof.
Who is he? The Duke of Carnaby. Who is he? The Duke of Carnaby. See him walking with a swagger. Watch him sip his ice